Thank you. I just want to give you a quick overview of the PMC Wellness Program. We are doing this, and the reason we wanted to start this is because healthier people can make happier team members, which ultimately is more satisfied customers. So that's our goal, to exceed expectations of our customers and our internal and external clients. So we just want everyone to be as healthy as they can be.
HRin, does that mean I need to stop eating Twinkies while I have the seminar?
Don, you've got to put those down. My problem is that Valentine candy the kids brought home. That's the struggle. That's the real struggle. But we, overall, we're looking for improved attendance. Last November and December, we had an amazing amount of our associates in the field that were out sick, and it was the flu. So we're encouraging people to try and keep themselves healthier, and that will improve the attendance, because I know no one likes having that flu. Healthier people also have fewer injuries. If your muscles are active and engaged, you are not going to get hurt at work like sometimes it might happen. So we're just hoping for that, which is all more productivity we're looking to get. Our insurance costs, we're looking at our renewal right now, and we're getting those numbers in the next month or so from our insurance broker. And so by having a healthier workforce, we can keep control of those health insurance costs. We don't know what those renewal numbers will be yet, but we're hoping that these actions that we're taking now will help us in the future to keep control of those costs. And Interactive Health, their stats do show that 20% of those that go through this testing have previously unknown but very serious health conditions that they need to be monitored by a physician. And we've actually found this, I don't want to say the 20% number, but we have found people that have shared with me some concerns that they had that they didn't know they had. So we've uncovered through offering this free program, people have discovered that they have high cholesterol or they're pre-diabetic, and they are now meeting with their physician and getting monitored, which is so very important. And of course, PMC cares about a healthier you. We're all about that. There are numerous companies out there, and I researched several of them. We chose Interactive Health because they incorporated the biometric screening into their program to actually measure the results. A lot of companies just have really cool websites and really look at getting people walking more and exercising more and losing weight, but unless you're actually measuring those results, which is that cholesterol and diabetes levels and things like that, you're not really able to see how healthy you are. They also have health coaches that are available for people with immediate health concerns. And this, I can attest to this. My husband had, I sent him to be tested, and he has high cholesterol. And within about 3 weeks, he got a phone call from a health coach, and kind of caught him off guard, but he spent about a half hour on the phone with her, and she answered all of his questions about it. He's now, working with his doctor. But that alone was something that hopefully can help him engage with his, that dialogue with that doctor. Interactive Health has a wonderful website. If you haven't been on it yet, I really encourage you to do so. They have wonderful mobile apps to keep people engaged, and their website's really 24/7. You can look at it. They have online health workshops and webinars, and I have learned wellness can be fun. I've never been a huge exerciser, but I'm really enjoying it and taking on that new challenge. And this is just a little snippet of the mobile app, what it looks like, but you can access the challenges. We just finished our On Your Mark Steps challenge, and you could access it right from the mobile app. Weight Watchers, I know they'll tell you, and any weight loss program will tell you need to track your food intake. That's a huge, huge help in maintaining a healthy weight. And you can keep track of that right on your smartphone. You keep track of your exercise, the steps you have. If you are trying to lose weight, you can just keep track of that right on your mobile app, which is, everyone always has their smartphones with them now. So just a really convenient interactive tool that you can use. And this is probably the biggest question I get. How do we earn rewards? This year, it's our first campaign year for the PMC Wellness Program, and we are offering a $600 wellness incentive, but you have to get 500 points by March 31st, 2015. So there's a number of ways that you can do that. There's 6 different categories, and you can see on the left how if you did all of them, you would actually be at 650 points. John, you probably did that math in your head and realized it wasn't there. But the 500 points is really all that we're requiring to get you started. This first year is all about participation, all about really getting our company associates engaged in their health and wellness. And so we really just wanted to make it fun and get people started with us.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah.
Where do we go to, so I'm tobacco free, but I'm not able to get the 100 points. For some reason, I'm either not clicking right, it's probably a user issue, but I'm not getting the 100 points in my total. Who would I ask? Is that where I go to the contact us or help with them, or do I go to you? How do I get that fixed, or how do I learn how to do that?
Okay, actually, you can call Interactive Health directly or click their support. But it's a spot on here that maybe you didn't click the right thing. But this is the website that you would go to, and this website is available for free for all of our associates and our spouses at no additional cost. So whether or not you want your spouse to get the biometric screening and pay the $100 for that, this website's available to them 24/7 for free.
Understood. I'm in the workshops, and I was logging all my stuff to beat Team Lisa.
Oh.
Yeah, so I definitely. So I got the number. You forwarded that to me. I'll just do that. My bad.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to do a quick poll here, just because it's a fun little tool that I got with this. So it won't take us long because we only have a few of us on here. So just let me know if you've had your blood work done. All right, I think everybody has voted. Let's see. I think if you'll see it then. Okay, well, I see the results, so I'll share it with you. 1/3 of you have. So one of you have actually had this blood work done, so that's great. I encourage the rest to just get this done. You call for that paperwork. But really what the health evaluation is, that biometric screening that people have been talking about, that blood work that you need to have done. Again, it's free to our associates, whether you're full or part-time. You can have your spouse go, and it's $100 we'll take out of a payroll deduction. So it's really simple for you. And in order to get that $600 incentive, this is one of the very important pieces. You need that 350 points to do that. Once you get your paperwork from the Interactive Health, you can take it to a nearby facility, and the one near me, it was like 5 minutes from my house. So it's really pretty convenient. Just, I would say, call and make sure that, what their hours are so you don't show up unnecessarily. And then, John, this is that health risk assessment that you would need to do. And I don't know if you did it online. If you did and it still doesn't show your points for tobacco-free, then we can get in touch with Interactive Health and make sure there's not a glitch somewhere.
Got it. I'll call them. I did do that, okay. But I'll call them. Got it.
Perfect. Yeah. The health risk assessment, it really just takes like 5-10 minutes, and you can do it online or the paper version that's included in your kit. And this is just answering some questions about your overall health, your sleep patterns, and this helps them determine your risk assessment. Once you have your blood work done, you will get that magic score. And this is really, this is just a sample person, so it's not talking about any one of our employees. But you'll see on the left, it says their blood pressure, their LDL cholesterol, glucose level, triglycerides, and then tobacco use is just, we're just taking your word for it that you say you're tobacco-free this year. So the best score that you can get is -20. And the ideal goal is going to be between -20 and 0. And that means you're at low risk, and that should be your goal, to stay within that range. If your score comes back at 0 to 25, you're at moderate risk. and your goal should be within the next year to try and get to that low risk level. And if your goal or your number is above 25, you are at a high risk for different cardiovascular diseases and other health concerns, so your goal should be to decrease that score by 60%. And between diet and exercise and overall healthy lifestyles, you can get to those points as long as you, of course, are working with your physician and keeping it all healthy. It's, if someone is trying to lose weight, you don't really want to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. You want to do it at a healthy progression with the help of your doctor. You'll know a few days after you do your lab work, you will know right away if you have any conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol. You'll be able to look at it here online within a few days of the lab work, but you will also get a really thorough evaluation that's mailed to you that you can take with to your doctor as well. You also can have your results sent directly to your physician. You can do it either on the paperwork, or you can do it by clicking Send Results Now and entering your doctor's fax number, and they'll get that over to your doctor so he or she can review it with you. And once we start this, of course, we'll have that history that you'll see this trend on the left here. You'll have that information so you can see how you've progressed. And this is one piece that I really like about it. I'm not a medical person, but this really puts it in plain words. At the bottom here, you can see this is our sample Jill. Her score was -20, so it was perfect. But this really spells it like it is. On the above criteria, your overall risk of having a heart attack within the next 10 years is significantly less than that of the average healthy 41-year-old. So when you see that, that's a great thing. When my husband got his was a little bit higher than he's 42. So that really hit home with him. So he read that and he's like, wow, I am going to my doctor. We're getting this under control. So they put it in plain English for us non-medical people. I don't understand all these numbers necessarily. I just know you want to be in the green. And if they're over in the red, it's something you want to take to your doctor. Another great thing with Interactive Health is they've got those health coaches available. My husband had some health concerns, so they called him directly. Now mine didn't have, I was in the lower range, so I didn't get a direct phone call, but even though my numbers were favorable, I can still reach out to Interactive Health and have a coach meet with me on the phone and help me with any of these issues that I may have concerns with. All right, now this is that, John, where you were trying to beat Team Lisa. They were the winners of this STEPS challenge. You had to have completed 160,000 steps between January 19th and February 16th. And then if you did that, you got your 50 points for that. And that was awarded right away on the Interactive Health website on your challenge there. But this shows, I mean, Team Lisa just was phenomenal. They had someone at like 800 or something thousand steps. It was crazy. But they really got excited about it. Bondi's team did great. Our corporate team, I was so impressed with just 8 of us involved, and we really did well. So every participant in the winning team is going to get $25 in PMC perks. So congratulations to Team Lisa. They really did well there. Okay, now we're going to do our second poll really quickly. And what are your smoking habits, just to get an idea? Okay, you guys did it already. We are all non-smokers, so kudos to you. That's awesome. That is, it is so important. And this is that 100 points that John was talking about. By saying you're tobacco-free, either the online health history questionnaire, you can get 100 points for that. If you are a smoker, and I know we're all not, but you can still get your 100 points in year 1 by taking that tobacco-free 4-week workshop. So it's an online workshop. We'll still give you the 100 points. It will help you, guide you as you're quitting. In year 2, we're actually going to do this results-driven. So we will include that tobacco testing in the biometric screening to verify that you're tobacco-free. So year 1, again, it's just really to get the participation out there and get everyone engaged. Year 2, we're actually going to be looking at seeing true results, which is the goal of it all. All right, and then John had mentioned some online workshops he's been doing. You can get 50 points for 2 workshops. You can get a total of 100 points towards your 500 goal by doing different workshops. And there's a number of different topics on here on the left. You know, who doesn't have job stress? I mean, they've got workshops to help you with all of that. And I really like that it does include some financial wellness in there as well, because financial wellness, if you're not financially sound or have a good handle on that, it can cause stress, and that can cause you know, health issues as well. So I encourage you to go online and find a workshop that's interesting to you. I just caution that some of them are 12-week workshops, and in order to get the 50 points awarded, you have to complete the workshop before that March 31st date. So if you're looking for it for that, you probably want to get a shorter workshop so you can make sure it's done by then. If you just want to take a workshop, you can take as many as you'd like, and there's no limit, and it's free. There is a way to earn 25 points. There's a short little treasure hunt quiz, and this is really just to help engage you to learn more about the website. It just will ask you a few little questions, so it's really just a fun, interactive tool that won't take that long, but it's just a way to push the education down a little bit so you know how to engage in their website a little bit more. And then this is fun, and I'm hoping that a lot of our on-site teams will take advantage of doing some of these together, but if you participate in something in your community, whether it's a 5K or you get your flu shot, which I hope we all had by now, or work at a blood drive or participate in a food drive or something like that, it's just really, we're going to give you 25 points for being active in your community in that manner. This is completely on your honor, so you just self-report. We're not checking on anyone on this. It's just we're trusting that everyone will be truthful, and you can get your 25 points for that. And just a recap, you can see the 500 points is the key number you want to get to, and the way the incentive will work, if you are on our benefit plan, so when our open enrollment comes out, you'll have the option to sign up for our health insurance, and it will be effective June 1st. I don't know, I'm hoping we stay with Blue Cross Blue Shield, but we're still working on, like I said, getting those renewals in, and we can make decisions on what plans we'll offer for our associates. But if you decide to sign up for one of our health insurances, you will see 2 different rates that will come out of your paycheck. One will be a wellness participant rate, and one will be a non-wellness rate. And the difference will be $50 a month. So just by getting your 500 points, you can save yourself $50 a month or $600 a year on your health insurance just by being, you know, a healthier lifestyle. And that is the same whether you sign up for employee only or family coverage. It'll be a $50 difference in rates. We have a number of associates that are on spouses plans or don't need our insurance. You can get $600 through the PMC Perks program. And so it's the same value, it's just we're trying to help encourage those to get that, you know, 500 points. All right, and then this is that phone number to call, 1-800-840-6100. If you have, don't have your lab work, paperwork, call them and they'll send it out to you. You can submit a question right online, and it goes right to their team. We have the information on our website. This presentation is on our website already, so you can review it, share it with others. If you've got any questions, you can reach out to me. We'll guide you through it. I think overall this has been a really successful first year for our wellness program. We've got a lot of engaged associates, and I'm really excited about that, and really excited to add more challenges next year and keep everyone pumped up about it. Do you guys have any questions right now? I know I kind of went quickly, but I want to be respectful of everyone's time, and I was insistent on keeping this under 30 minutes. Do you have any questions right now?
No, ma'am.
No? No? All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got any questions or need help with anything, and we'll do this together. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Karen.
Okay. Bye-bye.